Hello everybody, once again we're back in the car. Yay! We are commuting crypto today. So there's something I want to talk about, but I didn't think I was going to get the chance to record in the next 48 hours, so we're back in the car. So there's been more dips, and with crypto, I mean, if you've been around for a month even now, you should be kind of not used to it, but you should probably be recognizing a pattern. This is normal, and you're going to see a lot of people get afraid because they invest money and they watch the coins that they put money into plummet a day or three later. As long as you did your own research and you know that the coin or the project, the company is worth a damn, you're fine, right? I've got a little bit of red going on in my portfolio too. But I'm going to bring this up because I actually opened a new position, or more so I reopened a position I had before. A lot of things are going down, so it's a good time to dollar cost average, buy a little bit more into plays, bring down the average of what your cost is. And I don't at all think it's too late to open new positions because, well, shit, I just did one the other day. Yesterday, actually, on something I've been watching. But before I get into that, real quick, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome here to begin. Either way, thank you guys a lot for sharing this little time with me. If you enjoy anything that we talk about today, please press the subscribe button, like button, it's right next to it, might as well do both. Ring the little ding thing and get notified when more videos come out, and let me know anything in the bottom in the comments below of what you think. So, before we get directly into the new play or the old play that I got back into, do not fall for FOMO and FUD, everybody. You know, fear of missing out, and then the other side of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. These are what wrecks people. If you hear that crypto is gambling, or it's incredibly volatile, which is very true, or that it's risky, most of this risk comes into play from us getting emotional, right? And a lot of us who have been around who understand this still can fall for it. And those that we'll call smart money, big businesses, the people, whales, if you've heard anyone talk about these terms, we essentially mean either giant corporations or those that have, you know, when we talk about don't put more money into the market which you have and you can afford to lose, when we talk about whales, we have people that those numbers are in the 7 and 8 digits, right? Like they will throw in $1 million here and there into crypto, watch it pump up, have other people then that see that this crypto is, oh, this one's going up, let me buy also. And they do this to you guys. So us, we buy in more, and then the whales sell it off. We get dumped on. We bought at dollar or higher on a price than what they did. They made money, they laugh, and they do it again and again and again. We can end up doing this looking at Bitcoin charts. It's been very obvious of when they do it, because you can even see single wallets that sell. They'll do in the inverse too. They sell a large amount, and then what do? Oh, look, it's dropping. Oh no, oh god, this must be a bad crypto, so we sell also. And the whales giggle, they buy back in at a lower price, we're already out, and then we have to buy back in at a higher price. So when we talk about market manipulation, that's the most common version of what we're typically talking about. So it's not easy to hold conviction, guys. I'll be honest, there's been a few times, like an H-bar was my big one I had to suffer through this with, buying it at 11 cents around the first time, bought it some at 12, and watched it drop down to 4 cents earlier last year. Yeah, that wasn't comfortable. And when I was getting a little wavery, I researched it more. Reminded myself, why did I like that project so much? Why it was such a good company? And I did end up buying more. I brought my average down to 6 cents. Now it's been floating around from 33 to 35 cents. So that will happen in a lot of crypto. So when I'm looking to get a new position, I already have a watch list, right? Like I know crypto, I've been studying a little bit, that I keep an eye on, and a lot of our exchanges, Coinbase, for example, will have a watch list that you can end up putting crypto in there that you keep an eye on. And when I do this, I have a price set of where I'm willing to get into them, or just a reminder of, oh yeah, I got to look into this one a little bit more. And one hit a price. It $1 and a penny. I got back into Aerodrome Finance, everybody, Aero. So ego really had me not wanting to buy this coin again. I think it's a great project. It is the main DEX, or decentralized exchange, for Base, which is Coinbase's ecosystem. So you investing in Aero is investing in a Coinbase. right? In terms of crypto, it's about as safe as you can get. It's not the perfect project. It's inflationary. More coins will continue to come out. But I'm not looking at keeping this as a long-term play. I'm keeping this for the next 3 to 9 months, depending on what's really going on with the bull market, depending on how long it lasts. And I first got an Aerodrome. This was my first big win, right? When earlier in 24, Aerodrome was released, and I saw it. All I saw was it was an experimental token, meaning we're not sure if it's going to last, right? And I read that it was the decentralized exchange, or DEX, for Coinbase. And knowing only that, I recommend you guys do a little bit more research before jumping into coin. It just worked out for me on this one. I jumped in on it 17 cents. It wasn't too much longer, maybe 2 months, I don't recall. That jumped up to over $2.20, and I ended up selling all of my Aero the first time I think it was $2.02. I made an 11x on that thing. And then it was awesome that I just watched Aero float around, 120 to 180 for a while. And my ego did not want me to go back in and buy a coin at $1.20 or $1.30 that I bought initially at 17 cents. I had a little bit of reality check. My buddy told me, get over your ego, essentially. Ego will wreck you in these markets. And all right, so I bought back in. So I hit $1.01, and it's been floating around $1.30 to $1.60. And I'll probably do a longer video on this one down the road. I haven't decided if I'm going to try to keep this one to the end of the bull run, see if it hits my initial price prediction for this one, which is kind of around $8 to $13. Or I might be using it as a trading coin. Because at this point, capital gains tax, you got to pay the tax man for this stuff, is 40% here in the US right now. So anything, unless I keep this coin for over a year from now, which I don't foresee happening, I'm going to pay capital gains tax anyway. So this might be a great trading opportunity, because I've seen how volatile, or really just a common reference range, that Aerodrome goes through. But I just couldn't help it. I thought Aerodrome was one hell of a deal at a discounted $1.01. And the reason why I jumped in, I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait till it went under $1. And it's, again, a little bit of ego. Like, I want to pay less for it. But there's always resistance levels for buying and selling crypto. And a lot of times it happens at these whole 5 or 0 numbers, like $1, 50 cents, 10 cents. Those 5s and 10s are usually lines of resistance, both going up and down. So I wanted to hop in. I'm glad I did. And if it drops down a little lower, like if it hops into 80 cents for some reason, I'll scoop up more. But there's a lot of other little gems out there still going on. I almost hopped into Ondo Finance for a very similar concept of not sure if I would use it as a trade or hold on to it for the bull run to jump up, and I still might hop into that one. So I'm going to continue keeping my eye out for, we'll just call them good discounts, for just good coins, good companies that are going down because a lot of people are flopping, right? There's a lot, maybe you guys are some of them, that's been swapping out coins, have been going in the red, there's been sell-offs, so we panic and we sell, or we chase pumps, right? Again, all the Donald Pump coins and the political coins, the little niche that's coming out right now, a lot of people are chasing, and it's obvious, right? You're seeing a bunch of altcoins, anything from memes. Some memes got slammed, and a lot of utility coins. You see people, you can actually follow wallets. Again, if you're curious, comment below, and I can show you guys sometime how to do that. I'll add it to the Crypto Basics series I'm working on, which, by the way, by the time you see this, there's probably at least 1 or 2 of them out there. I have my own file for that on my YouTube channel. But for anyone, don't chase coins. It's so much better buying the red than the green. The only time I'll ever buy in the green when something's going up is if I just heard some major bullish news, something that I'm like, I need to get the fuck into it now, and then I'll hop in. But it's only ever if there's been news and major catalysts that I heard. And again, even then, I have to make sure the coin didn't go up too much to where I think it's going to retrace. Because if something moves up really high, it means a lot of people are buying. It means people who bought first are going to sell because they see it goes up. And that's the retrace we see all the time. So if there's a crypto that you like and you think you just missed out, like, damn it, I was looking at it, it just went up 40%. Okay, not financial advice, obviously, but I typically find that it works better just to wait. Because maybe if it went up 40%, give it 2 days. Most of the time it comes down at least half of that, many times far more. So, good. Keep you guys' eye out if you want. I do have a watch list. I've got no problem sharing it with you guys. But let me know if it's something that you want. If you'd like to hear what I'm keeping an eye on and what I've been researching a little bit, let me know in the comments below. And we'll do this again soon. Thanks, everybody. Peace.